To work the braided V in the rounds, you're going to work, my sample here is worked 2 rows of single crochets. I've completed through to the last single crochet, but I have not joined the row yet. To join the row, you're going to insert your hook into the top of the first single crochet, or whatever stitch is down below. You're going to drop your main color of yarn. In this situation it's white. You're going to grab the 3 colors of yarn that you're going to use for your braid, and you're going to use those 3 strands to join with a slip stitch. So you're going to pull those through that stitch and then through the top of the others to join. Then to take any one of those colors, it does not matter which one, and chain 1 just to secure those in place. And then I like to take the white yarn, your main color, pull it a little bit tighter just to hold it in a little bit nicer. Then you're going to rotate your work to begin your braid that we're going to create. These are the 3 strands of yarn, the ends, that we're not going to use. I just pull those 3 through just to kind of get them out of the way, along with your main color of yarn. To create the braid, we're going to work around our sample using 1 strand of yarn at a time. I start with the same color that I created my chain 1 with. You're going to insert your hook into that first stitch and just work a single crochet. Now you're going to take that 1 color of yarn, the pink yarn that we created that first single crochet with, you're going to drop it over the other colors of yarn, and you're going to pull up the next color. So in this case, we're going to go work pink and then yellow. Insert your hook, grab that yellow strand, and complete a full single crochet. Now you're going to take that yellow strand of yarn and drop it over your work, and then going under your work, you're going to pull up that blue strand and complete a single crochet in the next stitch. So you can see our pattern here. We're going to go pink, yellow, and then the teal or the blue color. Now we're going to drop the blue across the top, behind the hook, but across the other colors of yarn. Grab that pink color, and we're going to work a single crochet. Once that's completed, drop that behind your hook, but over the other colors of yarn, and grab the yellow underneath the other colors and complete a single crochet. Then you're going to take that yellow color of yarn, drop it behind your hook, but over the other colors of yarn, and grab blue and complete your single crochet. Complete this pattern all the way around, and then we'll join at the end. Okay, so we've completed the round, working this pattern in the right color order, the pink, yellow, blue. We ended on our last stitch, which is the blue, and then we got to join in the top of the first single crochet of the round. I have the back side of the work facing us, which is why you can see the beginning strands down here. Insert your hook into the top of that single crochet. Then I want you to kind of drop that main color over, grab the other 2 colors, and just kind of place it over your hook. And then just I like to kind of just hold it there, and then grab your blue again, and that's going to go over the top. So again, just insert your hook, put your other 2 colors on top of it, and then grab your main color. And then you're going to complete that single crochet or slip stitch to join. And then chain 1. So you're basically just securing these colors over here. Now you're going to continue on to row 2. Row 2 is going to be the other side of the braid. So if you turn your work over to see the right side, you can see the first side of the braid right there. So we need to make the other side that will angle down this direction. To do this, we're going to start and we're going to work into the tops of each stitch, but we're going to work the opposite direction. We're going to come this way around our work. We really are just working a single crochet. and you're going to work at the same color of yarn as the top color that you're working into. So you're just going to take your hook and you're going to insert it. So our first stitch is going to be yellow. So we're just going to take this blue and drop it in front of us. You're going to grab the yellow yarn and you're literally just going to work a single crochet. So you're going to yarn over, pull through the stitch, and then you'll have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through those 2. Now you're going to take your hook, you're going to insert it into the next stitch, which is pink. Drop that yellow color in front, grab the pink color, and work a single crochet. So yarn over, pull through the stitch, you have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both those. Now your next stitch is blue. Insert your hook, drop your pink color, grab the blue, yarn over, pull through the stitch, and then pull through all the way. You're going to repeat this around, dropping the yarn in front, and then working that seam back. It's basically a backward single crochet. It's not a reverse single crochet. When you do a reverse single crochet, you're twisting the yarn, creating the crab stitch basically. This one you're not. So it's just yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on the hook. You're going to keep working this all the way around. Okay, I've worked all the way around to the last stitch. For the last stitch, you're going to insert your hook, and we've got pink here, so it's going to be our last one. We're going to insert our hook, complete that single crochet. Once again, we need to join. So you're going to insert your hook in the top of that first stitch, right here. Now this time you're going to take all 3 of these colors of yarn. So I just took the pink, I dropped it like I normally would. You're going to take all 3 colors and pull them over the stitch. So again, I just inserted into the top of the first single crochet, take all 3 strands and just lay them right over your hook. Now you're just going to take your main original color of yarn, you're just going to pull it straight up, and you are going to complete that slip stitch to join. And there you go. Then I always like to just chain 1 just to hold it all in place. These are the colors. I'm going to go ahead and clip those just because I know we're done with them. And yes, you do have lots of ends that you're going to have to weave in. Now you're going to need to work another row to push this weave to the front, because right now it's all rolling to the outside. So you're going to need to follow the pattern that you are working on, and working whether it's a single crochet or a half double crochet. You're going to work in the tops of the stitches though, and you can see the tops of the stitches are like rolled over, but you're just going to kind of push those up. So we're actually just going to work single crochets. So you're going to go into that first stitch, which was the pink one, and you're just going to work around, working the right direction this time, going this way all the way around. All right, so we're back. So I went ahead and actually worked 2 rounds of single crochets just to have it a little bit more even on both sides. So this again is the back side of your work, which is actually kind of pretty as well. But when you turn it inside out, and I haven't buried any of my ends under, when you turn it inside out, you will see that beautiful braid that you have just created. It's very pretty. The join, you can definitely see the join. It's not a perfect join, but it's not super noticeable. But it is definitely, you're going to want to put that down the back side of a hat or anything like that. So again, that is the tutorial for working the single crochet braid in the rounds. I hope you enjoy it, and I do have the hat pattern available online, and the link is in the comments. Thank you.